Well, hello and welcome to the latest newsletter from St Mary Redcliffe. Just a couple of things to bring you up to date on, partly about the architectural competition, but also partly about our Lent appeal. Let's just start with the Lent appeal. We've been working with Changing Tunes over the last few weeks during the season of Lent, as it happens, to not just raise money for Changing Tunes, which is an amazing charity that works with prisoners and ex-prisoners through the medium of music, but also to try and get people from different parts of society into the same place at the same time. We've done that in a few ways. One of them particularly was a concert that we held in church a couple of weeks ago, and we had over 200 people attend that concert from St Mary Redcliffe, from Changing Tunes, but also from across the city, and it was an amazing event, really spectacularly well done, and we also raised around about £800 for that. So I don't know how much we're going to raise in our Lent appeal this year, but I really do want us to remember that our aim this year was also about getting people from different parts to meet with one another, and we really are achieving that aim really spectacularly well. So thanks to all those of you who have helped support the Lent appeal anyway, and all those who have made the Lent appeal work so well this year. Moving on to the architecture competition, in February we held our symposium. I think we had about 150 people in church for that event, and they came from right across the country. We had people from North Yorkshire and from East Anglia, as well as other places. We didn't get to talk to all of them, but these are the places that some of them came from. And they heard talks from Andrew Kelly, from Bishop Nick Holton, from John Cannon, and from Lloyd Grossman. Four really useful and interesting talks about how we can ensure that what we do at St Mary Redcliffe, the buildings that we build, the facilities that we need, really are making sure that they kind of hit the issues that we need to embrace as we move forward with these development plans. Just making sure that we remember some of these things. I've been talking to a number of folks as I've been going around, and a couple of things that they have been saying to me is that we've got to remember to think big. This is the only opportunity we're going to have in our lifetimes to develop facilities for St Mary Redcliffe. And one of the things that's happened quite recently is that we've realised that actually there's a kind of 90 years looking back and a 90 years looking forward thing going on at the moment. In June, the nation is being asked to celebrate the 90th birthday of the Queen, and actually our facilities that we're building here are looking forward to the next 90 years. So we're beginning to look at a 180-year span over the lifetime of the Queen and the lifetime of these facilities as we contemplate what facilities we need to ensure that St Mary Redcliffe can be a thriving Christian community, a welcoming heritage destination, and an effective parish church. So we had the symposium in February, and at the symposium we announced the 5 shortlisted teams that are going to work now in the second round of the architecture competition. We have DRMM, we have Purcell, we have Carmody Grawk, we have Field and Clegg Bradley, and we have Eric Parry. These are 5 phenomenally exciting architecture firms from across the country, and in May we'll be selecting one of them to work with over the next few years as we look to build these facilities. As part of that process, there's going to be an architecture display in church. That will come into church on Monday the 25th of April. That's when we'll be having our annual church meeting as well. And we'll be asking for all your comments on these 5 different options of designs that we will be looking at. So there's a lot going on at St Mary Redcliffe. Most significantly, of course, next week is Holy Week. We mark the final week of Christ as he walks the way to Jerusalem, through the entry into Jerusalem, through the Last Supper, through the crucifixion, and on to the resurrection. New life which is offered for all of us, that life which is wholesome and good and lively and true. And I hope that here at St Mary Redcliffe we can catch a glimpse of that as we worship together through Holy Week and Easter. Thank you.